Yeah, I want to start out by saying, I do support black leadership, especially the leadership that is trying to stand up for the black community of the Americas and worldwide, especially the black community that was scattered to the four corners of the earth via the transatlantic slave trade, the sub-Saharan slave trade, and the Mediterranean slave trade and the different slave trades around the world. And I pretty much want to address this video right here. There's some few different videos that I want to address, especially Grandmaster Jay and the stuff that he's been doing lately. And the NFAC, that's a good, I wouldn't say it's a good group, but it's a group that can become powerful and they can do some powerful things. But it definitely has to be something, it's more training, more thought behind it, and, to protect the people, at all costs. And right now, I don't feel like, the NFAC is doing a good job of protecting the people that they're gathering up. And as a result, I just feel like if he doesn't get more established as far as training, then this is going to be a disaster. Right now he has the floor, he has the moment, and he's pissing it away by not being able to coherently address the situation that they're trying to do.
One eternity later.
This is my first weapon that I ever bought. I bought this weapon back in 1990 in Germany. This is an XR-15 Shorty. We call it a bullpup. Because this bitch got kick to it. This bitch will knock you the fuck down. The interesting thing about this weapon is if I pull back the bolt, see that? See the bolt? There's no bullet in there. Pay very close attention. If I'm not paying attention and I take this weapon and I bang it, look what just happened. The bolt goes forward. The weapon has fired. I didn't touch the trigger. I just simply banged it on the table. If you sit down and you bang this on the ground, you will blow your head off. It happens in basic training every day. And you all get a letter and a flag saying your son was killed in a training accident. An old shotgun. If you drop it, it will fire. So don't believe these motherfuckers running around talking about you shouldn't have had your hand on the trigger. You don't have to have your hand on the trigger. Let me show you again. I'm going to sit down. I'm tired. You just committed an incident. Your hand was not on the trigger. Doesn't make a difference whether, and it was on safe. Unless you understand weapons for real, don't you listen to these motherfuckers who have no intention of ever picking up one and who don't understand that weapons go off by themselves all the time.
Video is going to be about the look at this, right? The NFAC Grandmaster. Clearly he's not no master, Grandmaster Jay, or I don't even want to bother to even do research on his name, but I think that's what it is. He definitely needs to stop training people on how to handle firearms, use firearms, especially the little group that he deals with to do all these protests with firearms out and stuff. I'm sure you guys will look it up. The NFAC has shoots. It just sounds so stupid. They're all walking together, right? Like 50 people or whatever. It seems like a good amount of people. And they're all standing there. And one of them decides to shoot himself and somehow injuring other people around him because I guess Grandmaster Jay must have taught him how to handle a firearm properly. All these little clowns wearing tactical vests think they know what they know what they're doing with firearms. It's disgusting. Like, if you're gonna go do some shit like that, go get some proper training and common sense. None of these people have common sense. It's like, first of all, that's embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna shoot yourself and then shoot it, like, end up hurting other people next to you? You know how stupid that sounds, dude? But back to Grandmaster Jay. So he explained to everybody on his live that if this is my personal Vietnam version of my the one I built of my AR-15 from my dad. So as you guys can see, it's all custom, right? Custom. But so as you guys see, the bolt is forward, right? So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Exactly what he showed. So in his words, if I hold the bolt back, right, and if I slam this stock on the ground or anywhere to cause some force to make this bolt go forward, the gun has fired, which means I've blown my head off. Which is, let's just test it before I even go crazy. So here we go. See, the bolt's back. No Photoshop, no editing this video. This is what it is. So let me go ahead and do this. Oh my God. He just blew his head off. But check this out, guys. The firing pin hasn't been engaged yet. Now he blew his head off. So, which means, back to my original thing here. See that? If you do this to your firearm, the firing pin did not hit that primer on that bullet. So I suggest you, Master J, or whatever you want to call yourself, newbie, rookie, grand newbie, J, novice, I don't give a shit. You need to teach. First of all, you need to learn your firearm first before you start trying to teach people how to handle a firearm. Because if they learn after you, they're going to be just as stupid as you. I mean, I don't care if I get a lot of hate for this, but that's the honest truth. Playing with firearms is not a joke. It's not a game. So you need to learn how to properly handle a firearm before you go off claiming that you're some kind of grandmaster, or either thinking you can lead a whole bunch of people on your protest with firearms out. So it's like, whatever, dude, you're a joke. Your whole squad is a joke. Your whole little coalition joke. Once again, remember, I just slammed this thing on my leg and the bolt went forward. Technically, if this thing fired and if I pull this trigger, it wouldn't go click, right? But let's see. Now it goes click. So you didn't blow your head off, dude. Learn how to learn your AR-15, bro. It's simple. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this little rant. I can teach you way more than that little clown can teach you just by sitting right here. And whoever follows him is probably just as stupid and thinks that's okay. And thinks he knows guns or firearms, which clearly he doesn't. But, yeah. So, alright, we'll see you guys later. Peace.
I'll let you decide whether it was an accident or negligence or you know, somebody passing out due to heat exhaustion, you know, I'll let you decide, and I'll see if I can find that video of someone passing out before I post this video. So as you can see, I mean, I didn't see a gun fall first, and then the people fell. I didn't see that. It seemed like the person who had a gun probably got shot, or somebody in front of him got shot, and then they dropped the gun. Let me try it one more time and see which way the gun was pointing, because the gun would have to be pointing in the direction of where the people got injured. And you can see when the guy picks up the gun, or the lady picks up the gun. It didn't look like the gun was pointing in that direction. So y'all judge that, and y'all see, was the gun pointing in the direction of the people that were injured or not? Signing off. Shalom.